Babies on the run. I'm not sure what, I don't know, there was half a dozen calves up here in the lot. Had Wally and 3 cows in for grain. There's Cowboy. All the Cowboys group was in. And got that opened up so we can get a bag dumped. See how it goes. Might dump 3 bags because the upright's getting low enough. But that bin's, I don't think there's even a bucket full left in it. And you can still tell it rained yesterday because you can tell where the water ran. Still wet. Ghost, leave him alone. Well, this is what our morning's starting like. And yes, it does look a little damp out there in the hayfield. Because it is. It's like 98% humidity, so I know it is. And it feels it, even though it's not that warm yet. It's only 44 degrees, but it's humid. I was too dang late. I had her lean over and pinch it off because, well, that one's a little too full. And her roll front was full of pellets. That one was clear empty and that one wasn't empty enough, so that's alright. We got a few buckets to fill anyway. And the other 2 are going to go in there. Well, totes are done. I'm going to put some in this one. What was left in here was like maybe 2 days worth. So, good time to do it. And we'll put that bag in too. And then, I think both of them are due for some fuel. The other one, the gauge gets to like 3/4, it usually means it's under half. When it starts bouncing, it means you're down to 4 or 5 gallons, but it runs funky when it gets down that low because there's a pinhole in the pickup tube. And this one, I don't want to find out where it's finally out. We'll keep it above the red anyway. Funny thing is, the def gauge is clear full. Gauge isn't, so maybe it means it's working better. I don't know, because for a while it was going through def like crazy. It's still doing its crap where it'll say you got 3 minutes or 9 minutes when you first started up, and this time without shutting it off it decided to go to 20 minutes, and 5 minutes later it derated. Of course I wasn't wide open, so I didn't notice any difference. And I shut it off, I guess to help Ty fill buckets out of that bin that we got too full. Fired it back up and it's fine. She's digging either the second or third sliver out of her fingers. You don't know where she got them. So I don't know where she got them either. And that first bag we dumped, when I went to pick it up, she says it had holes right down the seam. I think I saw 1 pellet come out before I got it over the bin. So it's a garbage bag. And these other 2 hope are good and we'll save them. Well, after thinking and sticking my hands places they wouldn't fit, instead of coming out the side, because there's no way I can get in to drill a hole in the side. The only way I could put a hole in the side would be with the plasma, and it would barely fit back there. I really don't want a plasma right against brake lines. At the moment, I've given up on the throttle. We may see if the parts are available from John Deere, and if they're not too damn much, save a whole lot of bullshit. But yeah, this is what I'm doing. I can't get over it to push square down on it. Can't get into it, so it's one arm wrapped around there and the other arm straight on the back of the drill. It's just fun. Oh yeah, and this is an 1 1/4 hole saw because that's all the room I have left to write. But I need basically a 2-inch round hole to get stuff through. which means when I'm done with this hole, I either really try to kill myself and try to do like a half a hole, or I come over a little farther and then I got to try to get in here with the grinder and cut the piece out of the middle. Well, I'm finally through the lip off the console. That's why you can see a little hole there. I just got the piece out of the frickin' hole saw. It looks like I'm about halfway through that piece. Then I gotta do it again. I got smart because the side handle was kind of fighting the brake pedal. I hooked it on the brake pedal so I could grab a hold of the steering wheel and come in more over the top and push down harder. And I think this clip is sideways. See if I can keep you right side up this time. Lucky a hole. Unfortunately, there's some wire right behind that hole. Caught the plastic on the outside. I don't think I hurt any wires. Not that I can see from here anyway. So now to do another hole next to it. Half hole. I don't know that I need to do any grinding on the right side of that hole, but the left side I might need to. And it doesn't look like I caught any wires in that loom. I hope not. If I did, I know they're still intact. They just might have a hole in the insulation. I don't know. But I'm not far. Not that I want to try to contortion in here to get a grinder in there, but you know, just what it is. Hey, guess what? I'm back in here again. Imagine that. Yeah, and I realize this. I got to drill a hole up there too. That's going to be even more fun. But got the grinder in here. Did what I had to do. Got the vacuum in here and got it cleaned up. Of course, Ty already left, so there goes my help for trying to get it fished through. There's some chips down there. They should fall off with the dirt, I hope, and not get into anything. And I'm debating how bad I want to cut the hole up here on top right now. You know? And I'm hoping that those screws will come out because I can fasten the line to that on the way up. That's what I'm hoping. But I gotta get it in there. Maybe try to drill a hole so I can use the little right angle drill and get in there and drill a hole that way for something for a zip tie to go to hold the line there. Then, lack of anything else to fill the hole with. I know I ain't going to get tape to stick underneath it, but silicone the hole shut, I guess. Then when we put the floor mat in, I'll have to figure where that is and cut a little piece out. Becoming more of a pain in the ass than it's worth. Wish I'd have figured this out quite a while ago. Would have had time to get throttle pedal parts too, which we might still, I don't know, we'll see.